The Norwegian government said Sunday that it plans to buy a fleet of British-made frigates for its navy. According to Associated Press, Norway's Prime Minister Jonas Gahr Støre said at a news conference that the Nordic country plans to buy 5 or 6 frigates, public broadcaster NRK reported. The NATO member needs the frigates as it faces its most serious security situation since World War II, he said. The United States, Germany and France were in the final round to get a contract to sell frigates to Norway, but the choice fell on the United Kingdom, Støre said. Norway and Great Britain are close allies with common interests and very close ties, Støre said. European countries that share a border with Russia have become increasingly nervous about their own security after Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022. The British Type 26 frigates were specially designed for locating, tracking and combating submarines. This was also one of the government's main criteria for the purchase, NRK reported. The cost of the deal was not disclosed.
Last night, just a mile or so up the river, has changed the cityscape.
HMS Glasgow. May God bless her and all who sail on her.
Russian President Vladimir Putin arrived in China on Sunday for a summit and celebrations for the 80th anniversary of Japan's World War II surrender. According to Associated Press, Putin was greeted by officials in Tianjin as he and leaders of 9 other nations were set to meet for the latest summit of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. The 10-member group that will gather Sunday and Monday in the port city has grown in size and influence over the past 24 years, even while its goals and programs remain murky and name recognition low. The full membership includes Russia, Belarus, China, India, Iran, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Pakistan, Tajikistan and Uzbekistan. Originally seen as a foil to U.S. influence in Central Asia, the original organization picked up 4 new members with the addition of India and Pakistan in 2017, Iran in 2023 and Belarus in 2024.
The United States has never been closer to armed conflict with Venezuela than it is now. Currently, a heavily armed American flotilla is stationed off the Venezuelan coast, and dictator Nicolás Maduro is wanted by Washington. It is possible that the goal of the American maneuvers could be to overthrow the current regime in Venezuela, writes Axios. Officially, the U.S. military is deployed to combat drug trafficking, but many experts see elements of pressure on the Maduro regime or even preparations for a change of power in this move. The U.S. contingent includes 7 ships, including 3 guided missile destroyers and a submarine, as well as 4,500 troops, including 2,200 Marines, which is unusual for operations aimed at combating drug traffickers. There are different points of view in the Donald Trump administration. Some believe that this is a fight against narco-terrorism, while others see parallels with the capture of Panamanian President Noriega in 1989. At the same time, officials emphasize that the decision on further actions remains with the president, and Maduro should be in a panic. The international reaction has also been tense. Maduro has called the U.S. threats immoral and illegal and called on citizens to defend themselves. Colombian President Gustavo Petro has backed Maduro, arguing that the allegations against the cartel of the Sun are a far-right fabrication and a pretext for U.S. intervention. Oil remains a key factor in Washington's relationship with Caracas. The U.S. has previously eased sanctions, allowing Venezuela to resume oil exports via Chevron. But policy toward Maduro is being shaped by Trump's allies, particularly Senator Marco Rubio, who sees the Venezuelan regime as a threat backed by Cuba. The U.S. administration hopes that Maduro will either go away on his own or be eliminated. Active interceptions of suspicious drug ships off the coast of Venezuela are expected. Airstrikes and the use of drones are possible. At the same time, many experts believe that a full-scale invasion is unlikely. Maduro was first indicated during Trump's first term as the head of the cartel of the Sun drug gang, which the U.S. Treasury Department last month designated a foreign terrorist organization. A new expanded indictment could be forthcoming.